Welcome to Kicks and Minivans, the podcast for dads who love sneakers. This is 8-Minute Mondays. This is 8-Minute Mondays, where we seek to get your week off to a great start. We want to inform, encourage, and inspire you all in 8 minutes or less as you start your week and your journey of being the best husband and dad as you can be. We want to help you win, and we're here to do just that. A lot of what you're going to hear is clips from older episodes. If it's one of those, you'll always be able to find the link to the full episode in the show notes, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on your favorite podcast app. Make sure you tune in every Monday for a new 8-Minute Mondays and every other Wednesday for a new full-length episode. We're here to help you win in marriage and parenting. Take care of yourself. Take care of your families. This is 8-Minute Mondays. This episode is brought to you by our sponsor, N8 Solutions. To schedule a free consultation for a leadership coaching session to help you unleash the best from within, go visit n8leader.com today. The second thing, I think this is so important, is when you fight, when you argue, fight in order to come to a resolution. Right? Like when we have conflict, when my wife and I have conflict, like when we approach something, it's never just a fight. Like honestly, like I don't enjoy fighting. I don't enjoy arguing. Like I don't understand people that do. Like that's not fun for me. Like I won't back down from a fight if it needs to happen. I won't back down from an argument, but it's like I don't enjoy it. Right? And so like when me and my wife argue about something, when we have conflict about something, you know, we approach it in of like, okay, how can we get onto the same page? Like that is the goal of all of our arguments, is us getting onto the same page. Because at the end of the day, like if we can't get onto the same page about something, it doesn't even matter. Right? Like and I can't really think of any argument that we've had where we haven't ended it by getting onto the same page. And maybe that argument took more than one or two conversations, but it's like we did it with the intention of getting onto the same page, of coming to a resolution, whatever that conflict piece was about. Neither one of us want to fight just for the sake of fighting. Like life is hard enough. Why would I want to be constantly fighting with my best friend? Like I want to face these challenges that we have shoulder to shoulder, not face to face. Like I got enough challenges and problems going on in the world. I don't want my wife, like I want to fight those challenges with my wife. I don't want my wife to be one of those challenges, right? And so we stand shoulder to shoulder on things, and if we're not on the same page, we will talk through it until we get onto the same page. But when we fight in order to come to a resolution. And I think that's honestly, like that is a word that not even just for your marriage, but for any of your relationships, friendships, coworkers, your kids. Like when you have a conflict, when you have an argument, like it seems like seems silly and dumb to even say it, but it's like fight to come to a resolution, right? Like that's the point of it. Don't just fight needlessly just to fight, but fight so that you can get on the same page. Fight so that you can come to a resolution, a compromise of some sort where you're both happy in this thing. Because if you don't do that, there's no point in fighting. And it seems silly to even say that, but it's like I know that there's people that are fighting just to fight. And man, cut that. Drop that this year, man. You and your wife, like, make an agreement together and hold each other accountable to that. Just say, like, hey, when we fight, we are fighting in order to come to a resolution together.